Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking a new show. This is Porridge. Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day, man. This show's been brought up for a long time. I think roughly around the same time Only Fools and Horses was selected for the poll. It might have been on the poll around the time before we even split the polls up for like long shows and short shows. I think. Yeah. So this has been on for a little bit, man. And I'm pretty sure this is the oldest show we're gonna be watching, man, that we ever watched here on the channel. Because everything else has been from the 80s or newer. Because Only Fools and Horses was started in the 80s. And I think Red Dwarf was like 88, right? Only Fools and Horses was like early 80s. I think Red Dwarf was late 80s and going forward. Black Adder was like mid to late 80s, right? I don't know. But yeah, I don't believe there's anything in the 70s. But yeah, man, I am looking forward to checking this out. So let's just go and jump into it and we'll talk about it more at the end.
Three new arrivals, Mr. Leach. Eslip Cyril, 41, 3 years robbery, third stretch. Thick as two short planks. There'll be no ulcers with that one. Godber, Leonard Arthur, 23, first offender, 2 years breaking and entering. Seems somewhat naive. Could be corrupted. Possibly by this one. Fletcher, Norman Stanley, 42, 5 years. He's the one I brought up from Brixton. Knows the score, sir. Done a lot above. Water off the duck's back. What a beautiful day! For the time of year, quite astonishing. Beautiful day.
Oh, lovely. Guess we can go out later on for a cycle ride.
You know what to say about New Year's Day? Whatever you do on the first day of the year, you will do all the year round. In the case of you three gentlemen, that is perfectly true. You, laddie, you, Mr. Godber. First time, isn't it? You must be wondering what an average day in prison is like. Tell him, Fletcher.
It's exactly like the day before, Mr. McCoy.
The voice of experience. When we exercise, walking in pairs, 5 to 6 yards apart, no conversing with the pairs in front or behind. This is followed by the highlight of the day. Quiet, Fletcher. I'm asking Heslop. What is the highlight of the day?
Oh, man.
Visiting ours?
We're in Cumberland, man, Cumberland. A wild windswept fell north of the Pennines. We are 2 weeks from Euston. And you see your loved ones. It will be the highlight of the year.
Glad you come, are you? Because he's going to be going on.
Fletcher, highlight of the day.
I like the day dinner, sir.
Which is?
Nourishing.
Nourishing, is it not?
Can't wait, son.
12 o'clock, midday bang up. Not what you think, laddie, not what you think.
Hey, there's a moody in here, bro?
Back to yourself. 1300, slop out, work, tea, evening association, which means in principle you can follow a wide range of recreational activities, which in practice means television or ping pong.
Telly?
Yeah, telly, but only till 7 o'clock, innit? It's only news and kid stuff, innit? If you're a fan of Z-Cars, my son, you better forget it. You'll have to get your kicks from the Wombles of bleeding Wimbledon.
7:30, slop out, supper, 7:45, lights out. Any questions?
Any point?
None whatsoever. Daddy?
This is Colditz.
Colditz? You're joking, ain't you? Compared with this place, Colditz with a doddle, mate. Load of public schoolboys all digging little tunnels and playing leapfrog over each other, combing their hair. Watch out for them bathhouse cleaners. Why? Load of trusty puffs work in the bathhouse.
Know all the form, don't you? You have been here before?
No, I've never been here before, but it's all the same. Porridge is porridge, isn't it?
Don't know how I'll get through.
Well, cheer up. Could be worse. State this country's in, you could be free, couldn't you, eh? Stuck outside with no work and a crumbling economy. Well, how horrible that would be. Nothing to do but go to bed early and increase the population.
Won't be doing that for a while.
No, that's true. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. That's a tasteless joke, that, isn't it?
I'm going to feel ever so deprived. I had this fiancée, Denise, very active in that direction.
Was she? Have to drink a lot of tea, won't you?
What good's a cup of tea going to do?
It's what they put in it, isn't it? What? Something which will moderate your memories of Denise, shall we say?
Don't drink tea.
Oh, God, you are in trouble, ain't you? So's a chap you share a cell with, isn't it?
I'll have to throw myself into me mailbags. Do you do that here?
Well, it depends, doesn't it, really? Oh, dear, look at him. Little Red Riding Socks, look at him. Here, I'll tell you what, a word of advice, son. What you tell them today conditions how tolerable your life's going to be in here. Know what I mean? I mean, for instance, if you fancy a nice, cosy job in the kitchen or the library or the governor's office, you've got to invent yourself a new career. See what I mean?
Oh, I see.
You see, supposing, for instance...
Well, let's have one of you.
Oh, chalk ices, please.
Of course, it's Fletcher, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, that's right, Mr. Barraclough. Yeah.
Christian name,
Norman Stanley,
date of birth,
2232.
next of kin.
My beloved Isabel, the little woman.
My wife.
Yeah, not that she's so little, mind you. I said to her the other day, you know, Isabel, I shall never get over you. I'll have to get up and go round.
Oh, no. He's zoned out.
107 Alexander Park Crescent, N5.
Occupation,
A librarian. During the day.
during the day.
Yeah, at night I was a chef. Just put me down for the library or the kitchen, I don't mind which really.
That aggressive cough.
Ever had crabs?
No. No, I don't eat seafood.
Lice?
No.
VD?
No.
Suffer from any illness?
Bad feet.
Suffer from any illness?
Bad feet.
Paid a recent visit to a doctor or hospital?
Only with me bad feet.
Are you now, or have you at any time been a practicing homosexual?
What were these feet?
You gotta keep those shoes bad.
Who'd have me?
Right, you're A1.
A1, hang on. I can hardly walk here, Doctor.
Fletcher. Everyone in this prison is trying to pull something. Lying about their feet, their eyesight, their teeth, or their appendix. And on top of that, I got a governor who's got fin rot.
He's got what, Rot?
Fish. Tropical bloody fish.
Oh, interest of his, is it, fish?
Obsession.
Oh.
That and pigs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He started a
Why do you do that?
started a prison farm to indulge his interest in livestock.
Oh.
And it's the rest of us who had to look after it.
Yeah.
His pigs and his his fish and his pet Jersey cow. I'm a man of medicine, not a vet. Half the pills in here are for animals. Prisoner came in yesterday with earache. I gave him pills to dry up his milk.
Oh, dear. I think you'll run off your feet, ain't you, Doc?
I cannot cope, man.
Good job we're not bad feet like mine, eh?
You're A1, I told you. Now, you see those flasks over there? I want you to fill one for me.
What, from here?
Just did it.
Behind the screen.
Oh, behind the screen, yes. No, but you can't use it, can you? You can't make a career out of it, can you? I mean, the only person who learns geography is the chap who's going to teach the other person geography, ain't he? I mean, it doesn't do you any good. What's the good of knowing what the capital of Siam is or what an isthmus is, eh?
I don't have to use geography. I could learn a trade, they said.
Oh, yeah. In theory, yes. You can come out of here with a diploma in some honourable occupation like house decorating or shoe repairing. Yeah. Or you could become a welder. There's a riveting profession. Get it? What? Never mind. Just keep
What?
eating.
When I'll be able to learn a trade, then?
Well, there's a lot of things you can learn in here. Yeah, you can be an expert, yeah. Like stealing a car or opening a safe, forging a banknote. Yeah, a chap called Charlie Moss I was in Maidstone with, he was a first offender, he was. By the time he come out, he was a brilliant forger. But brilliant. He only went in for reckless driving.
I'm fed up with crime. I want to go straight.
Between you and me, I think you'd be better off running a zoo than a prison.
Oh, well, caged animals, you see, Mr. Barraclough, we're all the same, aren't we? Talking of cages, you have tried to get me one facing south, haven't you? Eh? And I must be on my own, because I don't like sharing, you know. This boy's all right, but he sniffs a lot. As for Eslop, well, he's not really on my intellectual level, know what I mean? Come to think of it, I don't think he's on anybody's intellectual level, really. If the governor did start a zoo, he'd be the chief attraction, he would.
What's an isthmus?
Yeah.
Yes, well, you know, Fletcher.
Eh?
Fletcher, you've got to understand, you see, that I'm a prison officer and you are a prisoner. Yeah? You must recognize that relationship. I mean, I'm not here to be cajoled or coerced into doing what you want, whenever you want it.
Oh, Mr. Barraclough, of course you're not. I mean, would I ever?
Well, as long as that's clearly understood.
This dirty bastard.
Get up! Hey, no! It's me, yeah, it's the front, Fletcher, get in front!
However, if any of you abuse the less stringent security measures which we enforce here, you will quickly find that we are on you like a ton of... Fletcher! Are you listening?
Face the front!
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Venable, sir, only I couldn't help noticing your aquarium, sir. It's a hobby of mine, that indoor fish, tropical fish.
Oh, really?
All right, Fletcher.
Sorry, Mr. Mackay, only there's one thing bothering me, sir.
What is bothering you, Fletcher?
Well, it's only a first impression, sir, but I got the feeling your four-eyed butterfly fish is suffering from a touch of fin rot, sir.
Like a moment to you.
Crafty old lurk you are, Fletcher.
Hang on a minute, I'm just finishing this report on artificial insemination that the governor lent me.
Fell for it, didn't he? Really believed you I'm interested in fishing livestock.
Yeah, it's been a bad day, has it?
I'm afraid we're going to have to break up this lovely threesome. One of you is moving to a single.
Quite right, only right.
Not so fast, Fletcher.
Hey?
Godber, get your things together.
Cobber? What, this Cobber here? Could have a cell on his own, is he?
Governor thought it would be more conducive to study.
But that'd be nice. I didn't fancy sharing. No offence.
What about no offence to me, then? You're going to leave me here with a brain of Britain, are you?
All right, Fletcher, there'll be three of you. There'll be three of you. We're moving Evans in here.
Oh, no, not Evans, not that Welsh lunatic who eats electric light bulbs.
Bang.
Only when he can't get razor blades.
Oh, dear. Permission to grow a beard?
Jobs. Kitchen. Godber.
Oh, that'll be nice. All warm and second helpings.
Library. Heslop.
Library? Him? He's illiterate, look here.
I read a book once.
Oh, no.
Green it was.
Green it was. Listen, why has he got the kitchen? He should be breaking rocks first go, paying his dues. This is victimisation, is it? Look, Mr. Mackay, I'm an old Andean, ain't I? I should have a job befitting my seniority, shouldn't I?
Special duties.
What?
Special duties. Who's the governor's blue-eyed boy, eh?
Oh, so them special duties. Oh, well, yes. Well, we did establish a certain rapport, yes, yes, which was cemented by our mutual interest in all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small.
Yes, governor said you're just the man he's been waiting for.
Oh, well, that's all right then, that's right then.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
God bury your heart out. Green it was.
Morning, Fletcher.
Morning, sir.
It always gives me great pleasure to place a man into a job where he gets real fulfillment.
Fulfillment, yes, sir. Yes, thank you, sir.
This is really terrible. Oh, gross. Played itself.
Article in the Farmers Weekly. Did you finish it?
No, I'm afraid I didn't, sir. No, I would have done, only Evans ate it.
put all their work in and got the worst setup. Alright, man, this is a good first episode, dude. Of course, the main guy's the funniest, the chubby guy. I'm not going to remember the names yet. I'm going to get them all down packed, of course, once I get more into the show. But he put in the most effort and ended up with the worst job, dude. He put forth all this work, man. Maybe just because he's bullcrap every single time he got in there, people just on to him, so it just doesn't work. But it seems like he won the governor over a little bit, and he kind of fell for him. But I'm just not sure. The government, maybe the governor actually is putting him in a role that he think he's going to like. Or maybe the governor actually did see through him and was like, all right, you think you got me. I'm going to make you work with animals, but the sloppiest ones, like pigs, like freaking hogs, and they're crap and stuff. So, I don't know, man. But yeah, man, the two guys who didn't bull crap around actually were rewarded and given good roles, the roles that he wanted. He's going to be a chef or librarian. He's at the like scooping crab. And maybe he would have been rewarded what he wanted if he didn't like kind of push it too far. Like when old boy was telling him that like he's in a position of authority, yada yada yada. He's like a guard, blah blah. He like slowly like gave him the tray and stuff. Like, all right, man, you might be pushing your luck a little bit, you know? I don't know, man. He's like this funny guy and this like wise old head trying to pass on this knowledge to like everybody else, but he's just doing it. He's doing like a terrible job. I'm not going to trust anything else he says because his stuff just didn't work out the way he expected it to. Everybody else, it just worked out great for him, man. You know, so I don't know. I guess the young cat did. His advice did work for the young cat. So the young guy followed what he said do and it worked for him. So I guess his advice did work, just not for him because he's done it so much, you know? All in all, man, this is good stuff, man. This is a great start to the show, man. A great first episode. A good introduction to looks like the three core characters and how things are going to go throughout the series, man. Maybe him just constantly trying to, like, negotiate his way into getting more and more things and constantly getting screwed up. Like, things going in the wrong direction for him. Things not working out so well, you know? Old boy always catching up late to all the jokes. He's always like a delay. Like, he's always glitching out every single time they'll say something and then a full minute and a half, 2 minutes later, he's finally responded to it, you know? And then, of course, the young cat trying to learn how to survive prison and looking to him for answers. And the answers are probably always going to be wrong and get him in trouble. Well, all in all, man, as I said, really good start to the season. Really good start to the show. All right, folks, that is it. That is all to this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.